In Thailand, there's a bizarre rule at the bank. If an account holder never shows up again, and no relatives come to claim the money, after 5 years that deposit officially belongs to the bank, a bank clerk named Gila discovered a dormant account with 30 million baht in it. It had been sitting in the system untouched for 3 years, and the account owner had already passed away. That's when a crazy idea popped into Gila's head. In just 2 more years this money would be swallowed by the bank. So why couldn't the one swallowing it be him? But it's not that simple to withdraw the money. The account was already frozen, and only employees ranked deputy manager or above could reactivate it. So he set his sights on Tony, the deputy manager. Although Tony held a higher position, his family expenses were through the roof. His daughter was about to start school, and his wife insisted on sending her to an expensive international academy. The tuition alone cost 15 million baht. Tony didn't have that kind of money at all, but his wife had an obsession with education quality. In her mind, language skills were the ticket to a higher social class. Only with the best education could their daughter have a brighter future. To make things worse, their daughter was suffering from a rare illness. Because her hormones developed too early, she had grown taller than most kids her age. She needed regular hormone injections to slow down her growth, and the yearly treatment cost hundreds of thousands. Under all this pressure, Tony was reaching his breaking point, but his wife didn't notice at all. Instead, she kept encouraging him to hang in there. As long as he got promoted to manager, everything would be fine. Tony could only give a bitter smile, because to him, that promotion was nothing more than a distant dream. Just keeping his current job was already hard enough. That night, Tony packed his things ready to go home, but his manager came over suddenly, handed him a loan file, and asked him to review it before leaving. Tony didn't dare to refuse. The manager logged into his own account, then left the office. Tony stared blankly at the screen for a few seconds, feeling completely powerless. Then he pulled out his phone, called his wife, and told her to have dinner without him. Just as Tony hung up, Gila rushed in, offering to help him finish the task. Gila casually steered the conversation, saying Tony worked so hard, always the first to arrive, the last to leave, giving the best 10 years of his life to the bank, yet getting nothing in return. The manager position that should have been his was taken away by someone with connections. Hearing that, Tony could only force a bitter smile. At that moment, Gila opened a file under the manager's account and saw that there would be no bonuses this year. Tony warned him that it was a confidential document and told him to close it immediately. But Gila noticed something else. The bank's new AI system had rated Tony as unqualified. Tony was stunned. He couldn't believe that after all his years of hard work, he was about to be tossed aside without mercy. Seeing that the timing was perfect, Gila finally brought up the topic of the dormant account.